So now let's see, we have our title, our open-ended question with a video. We have a quiz, matching pairs. Let's add a draw it slide now. I'm going to add an activity, and we'll do with a draw it. Here we're going to say, please draw and label a plant with its roots, leaves, flowers, stem, fruit, and seeds. Okay? And you might want to provide some sort of example, but in this case, I just want to have the students do that on their own. I'm going to click Save. Let's add a what's called a collaborate activity. So this allows students to respond to a question. We can pick a theme from any of these right here. I think that one matches my existing theme pretty well. Oh, and I didn't edit that. Let me double click on here, and let's we'll call this plants. Who needs them? Who needs them? Why are plants important to people? Okay, this would give students an opportunity to respond to this question, and then we can share them out on the board. One thing that I'll note that when you use the collaborate feature, you can't do this as a self-paced activity. It would deactivate we can make it self-paced still, but it would deactivate this part of the maybe I'll put an apple tree in here. This part of the functionality. This is for when you're doing a teacher-led lesson. Apple tree. Let's try that. There we go. Okay, so there's a reference image. We'll save that. Two other features that you should explore on your own. You can add a fun quiz game that's along the lines of like a Kahoot if you do the time to climb. Okay, that's a fun quiz game where, once again, this is not self-paced. This is when you're running this as a full class activity where you can ask the same questions that we asked in a quiz. And then one other feature I want to point out. Let me go to my title slide. And I didn't point out this little audio feature, but we can record audio for any of our slides. Now, let's pretend that maybe this, I'm going to make a change to this. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to change this. I'm going to type some text in here. So I'm going to click text, and I would say, welcome. Okay, now I purposely didn't read that while I was typing it because I wanted to demonstrate how I can click on audio, and I could have an audio file ready already, or I could just record this, and this would help some of my students that might not be able to read the text here. So I can go ahead and click audio recorder. I'm going to click this little microphone to get it to start recording. You may have to grant access to the microphone on your computer. Welcome to our plant lesson. My goal is for you to be able to explain the parts of a plant after completing this lesson. Okay, you'll notice I have these little sliders, so I can trim it if I have a little empty space there, which I do at both ends, the beginning and the end. And go ahead and preview that. Welcome to our plant lesson. My goal is for you. So we can see that worked. I'm going to click Save, and now I've added some voiceover to the slides so the students can have this read to them in my voice. I'm going to click Save and Exit. I will come back to um, our our objectives, and it looks like we have completed all of these. Thank you for learning with me, and I'll see you next time.